flag.
All right, and Lethal is going to be the one we follow to kick things off, and he's already sprinting over to the left side here, trying to meet this player by the jump up. And already we're starting to see Evil Geniuses just starting to converge around Ring. That's exactly what I want to do, but two teammates fall, and Lethal gets into that battle. They did not win the Rockets, so that means that it's up to Snipe Down, who's going to be by himself here. What is Denial's play?
So Denial's play, first off, I'm going to switch over to Mikwin. I know I probably shouldn't switch in the middle of a snipe like that, and I am so sorry, everyone, but I wanted to cover what Denial's strategy is on this game type. So I made the right choice. Look, he took down Snipe Down. Quit those groans, crowd. Quit them. Stop it right now. But what Denial does on this game type is on objectives. What they'll do is they give the sniper to Mikwin. Because on a game type like Shrine CTF, they have the ability where Mikwin can hit those close range shots. He can move up to rank 3 and be aggressive with it. And if he's unsuccessful, they're not guaranteed to lose their footing. They're not guaranteed to get capped on. However, if he is successful, they have a really good chance to get a flag cap. Whereas on Team Slayer, they give the snipe to Chig. He's a bit more passive, and they cannot give up their early snipes. So that's what the Denial strategy is with Sniper here on Shrine.
Yeah, and end up losing two players there. Mikwin, he has that oh my goodness! That snapshot was absurd.
There was that lineup I'm talking about, though. A lot of these other players, they try to zoom in first and go for the shot. Mikwin stays unzoomed, goes to the last second, zooms in, does a little flick shot, and hits some ridiculous heads.
That quick scope is just insane. And, you know, one thing, I don't know if you noticed there, Walshy, on the ticker, this is the third time that Denial has played Evil Geniuses in the winner bracket finals. This is a situation that's all too familiar to them. Honestly, you know, it's do or die now for Denial because this song and dance has happened before, and it has not gone in the favor of Denial.
Is this actually the third time they played in winners bracket finals? Is that correct? Because I'm trying to think. I know they played each other. Yeah, wow, that is impressive. Because I was thinking that they had to come back from Iron Gaming. I remember they took down the second series, and I guess that's what I was thinking of. At Iron Gaming Atlanta alone, they played 3 series against Evil Geniuses then. Yeah. They played the winners bracket finals. They played them in the grand finals, beating them in the first series, and taking them to a final best of 5 where Evil Geniuses prevailed.
I say it once, I'll say it again. If it bleeds, you can kill it. And they did beat EG one time, you know, in a series. So this could be another opportunity for Denial to make that happen. I mean, EG has just been an unstoppable force in the Halo Championship Series. APG on the move. He's going to locate one of the players here that was over by Plasma Pistol, a Plasma Rifle. That's
Roy. He knows that there were some members near Rockside, but he wants to get control of Snipe Hut. That way he blocks one, and APG getting a stick and almost getting away.
That's 3 down. Chig's going to make that pull happen, and he's going to take this one. Let's see. It looks like it's going to go to Rockside, perhaps, or are they committing to the...
He tried to run a Rockside, but the biggest kill that happened right there was Hines. They stopped him from getting that cut off. Whoever it was on EG that stayed alive in the bond pretty much just prevented entire capture.
Yeah, and that was huge for them, right? I mean, that could have been a momentum shift without a doubt. Snipe Down with a double kill, line it up, maybe a trip. Not going to happen just yet, though, as that Denial player runs away, gets out of dodge, and as soon as he walks outside, he just gets absolutely shredded with BR ammo. Lunchbox, though. Let's see if he can work together with his teammate who's located down the bottom. It's going to be Lethal. Let's see what they can do here.
Yeah, you mentioned Snipe Down just getting shredded as soon as he went on the street. And that's because these players have such great communication. They said, guess what? Snipe Down, rank 2, probably going to push our street. Everyone look there right now. And we have rockets in the hand of Lunchbox. At some point soon, I would love to go to a listen with Evil Geniuses, see what they can do to possibly close out this series.
Couldn't agree more with you.
Let's see what Lunchbox does with these rockets and maybe get Snipe powered.
He's just going to drain to 4 rockets, only getting 1 kill with them. Actually, you know, I think he got 2. Right? Maybe I was wrong on that one, but a great snipe from Snipe Down. He's going to be located ring 3. This could be the opportunity they were looking for. Player's going to spawn under turret. That's going to be Chig, who has to run away from that. Identifying one of the players by Snipe Hut as well. That's going to be a key location for Denial to maintain, because Snipe Down and the crew know that that is a great spot to apply that pressure to Denial. But I think Snipe Down may have gotten a call. That's why he's looking around to see where he can find his opponent.
At first I was a little confused why he backed down from ring 3, but his team lost footing on the enemy side of the map. So what he did is he decided to back down towards his side and move all the way back towards his hut. So he went on the offensive to almost getting a flag capture, or helping get a flag cap, to be on the defensive and trying to hold down Snipe Hut. So let's hear what Snipe Down and the crew are going to do to hold off the Denial push here. Let's go to a listen-in.
shot in ring 2. He's our wall, maybe.
Push up if we can. Ring 3
One shot still.
Our coordinate behind.
I killed the sniper. They're jump.
Ring 3, our wall. I need help.
I'm coming. I don't see him.
You have help. He's there, our jump up right now.
Where?
He's going on our rocks, I think.
Sniper was down there.
Okay, never mind. He's in ring.
Yeah, our wall.
You have help, though. Nice shot, ring 3. Watch our bond.
Weak ring 3.
Ring 1 was weak, ring 1. Our car
Carbine, 2 of them.
Two guys are
Ring 1 hit that blue.
Our carbine's still, guys.
Play defensive air.
One shot,
The other guy was
Watch out.
Two dead. Calm down, guys. They're jump weak. They're bond.
They're
Bond. Go in ring 1 probably.
The courtyard still.
Might be ring 1.
weak. Right there, he had a shot on him. Don't die to one
Shot.
shot.
Fucking jump there. Don't weak their jump.
I have a death
I have a sniper.
They're all alive.
Jump. Snipes down our bond.
Our carbine weak.
And Shake's pushing through our rocks.
Weak our carbine. I can't.
Our mid rocks, I can't get him. Yo, we gotta fight. There's a guy in our rocks.
Yeah, we gotta kill this guy at rocks.
I died,
Ring
guys.
3 right now. Ring 3
Ring 3 killed me.
Jason, you have a flank. We gotta wait for Jason's flank. No, play slow. Hurt ring 3. You gotta run away and hide. Run away and hide, Jason.
There's 2 guys on me at least.
Yep.
Shake's still here.
Yes.
Rockets are 33. All right, yeah.
Ring 3 above our
Come on, Jason.
I hit the guy rocks. I hit the guy rocks.
They're bond at where? Our wall weak.
They're bond.
Coming into ring 1.
I can snipe our carbine.
Hide.
Our carbine sniping.
And our flag.
Death cams, guys.
I have death cams. Our feet in her hut.
Touch one shot.
One hit.
Touch one shot.
Stay alive. Rockets when you spawn 33. 33. They don't have the time.
Sniping ring 3.
Yeah.
Alright, they're gonna get this.
Going 4.
Our hut.
Let's try. All right, yeah.
We got our hut. Beat the waterfall, guys.
I got one. Rockets
And
are 33.
sniping our car
They don't have the time on these. We can get these rockets, guys. 33. They're off right now.
Our combo guys all the way out.
I'm pushing him. Stay alive.
Rockets are up there.
Another guy combo in our hut. Weak.
He's gonna die.
I got the flag. I'm pushing in. I got rockets. I got sniping. There's 2 guys at hut. One's
Yo, they're VR.
And they're combo.
Slow down, guys.
Yeah, slow it down. Say it. Start talking to each other.
They're flag
Talk to each other.
One shot to flag ramp.
They're courtyard.
Gonna
jump our car.
I got a test into the ring, dude.
Rockets are core.
One with rockets. That's ring 2. One shot.
Our carbine and they're both one shot on that side.
We're not talking to each other.
I got one shot.
Slow it down.
Stay alive, Justin. Gonna be our wall.
Okay, he has 1 rocket. He has 3 rockets left. 3 rockets left.
Our wall was one shot also.
I got
2
rockets
rockets left.
Our core, make one.
If he was weak in ring.
We're
on a back spawn cycle, guys.
One
We're on a
shot,
back
dude.
spawn
One shot
cycle.
our
We
hut.
gotta wait.
Hide.
And our guys, he's hiding our hut.
And our
Left
carbine.
corner.
Our bond going our mainer.
Still our hut. Under turret now, make one.
After our class was weak. Our class was one shot.
Under turret.
I got one. I'm gonna die to him.
Okay,
I got one though.
Try to get out.
Great listening there with Evil Geniuses. A lot of things to take away from that one. I mean, for one, Denial was able to get that first flag cap in, and Evil Geniuses is struggling to maintain control of their base. What were some of the things that you noticed in that one? Because there were quite a few.
You notice how calm they remain when they're on the defensive. You heard them trying to mitigate their losses and said, guess what? This cap is gone. Let's try to get some sort of control. And you even saw some great opportunities that they tried to set up. That flank by Lunchbox where he put the shots in Heinz' back at ring 3. That could have turned into a few kills that could have stopped, potential Denial control. But the whole point was they tried to create setups for their team. They didn't panic. Not once did you see the members just jumping out trying to finish off kills. They kept calling out, you're the last one alive. Buy some time. They tried to let Denial make mistakes, yet Denial did not make any, and they were able to secure their first cap.
Yeah, I mean, another thing too, Denial has been able to get into the EG rocks, quite a few. I mean, I just saw a player there just a while ago, I believe that was Heinz, who was there, and just, those little things, right? Just getting in there and being a nuisance. Another thing I heard in that listening was Tawi telling the troops, you got to talk, communicate with one another, have conversations, right?
Not just that, but he also was paying attention to when his teammate, when the Evil Genius members were dying. He was saying, we're on a banned spawn cycle, guys. By that, he meant they were dying one by one. So basically what was happening, the EG members, they'd spawn one by one in rocks, just get picked apart by like a 3-on-1 or a 4-on-1 and just die. And they were in a horrible spawn cycle. So what Tawi was trying to say is stay alive for a bit so that we can at least double team, so we can at least stay together and try to make a push together. Because right there, they were just dying individually and they aren't going to be able to break out a spawn cycle like that.
The last thing you want to do is just charge like lemmings, right? And then you end up just, paying for that one dearly. Heinz is still in the rocks, though, and I think that spawn's probably going to be coming from back by the shotgun tunnel, and that's exactly where Heinz is going to be looking as well. Snipe hut, maybe some spawns at rocks, which is exactly what he got that call for. Roy has to deal with that, and instead that flagpole's going to come out, but he is going to be one shot. Has to be mindful of this. No shields remaining. And just look at the way he's playing around this pillar, just being a consistent pain in the neck for the members of EG to deal with, and that gives his teammates time to converge on their positions.
Yes, so even though Heinz was taken down there, you saw how much time he bought, and whoever that was super sneaky. Even though Denial is on the offensive right now, we see 2 snipers in the hands of Lunchbox and Snipedown. I'm going to jump on with Lunchbox since we don't see the snipe in his hand nearly as much and see what he can do with this.
Oh, I think he's going to fall, and that's exactly what happened. Now over to Snipedown, and he has that sniper in the enemy base. So where is Denial's play? How are they going to approach this as Snipedown has the beat on them, but he's going to get caught off guard. Shots coming from the right side. APG's on the challenge. Roy needs to support him, though, and APG having to back away from that one, perhaps? No, he's going to stay there, and that's going to be lethal with the kill, but Denial is starting to move that flag.
And what an interesting setup right now. We have Roy pulling the Denial flag, and at the exact same time, we have Hines running the EG flag. How is this going to play out? We do not know. We do not very often see flag runs, like counter flag runs like this, where they both simultaneously run a flag on Shrine.
Yeah, and Denial needs to go for that pickup, so actually it's going to go back to the base. This is a great opportunity, though. Although Snipedown's not in a position, that flag is still down, and I believe Lethal or Roy is still in a position. Roy is in a position to make it happen. Goes in for the melee, treats the sniper like a shotty, and he's going to get that kill. But that flag will return in 6 seconds unless Lunchbox can get there for the touch. But I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe Snipedown can. No,
too
far away.
Just too far away. Snipedown did everything he needed to at that position, though, because what he was doing was not just holding down the sniper hut and being a threat with the sniper. What a double kill in the head. Triple kill by Snipedown.
What a play, Snipedown. Unbelievable. That was nasty.
What?
I gotta take a shower because that was filthy. Oh, sweet. He just keeps going. Please make it stop. It hurts. Oh, Lord. What a play. What a play. But was that enough for them to be able to convert on a potential pull?
It seems like it should have been enough. I mean, he not only took care of all the members on the EG side of the map, but just seems like it wasn't. How is that not enough? We saw some of the sickest snipes. He did the stop. He almost went back, got the touch. Snipedown doing everything he needs for this EG squad. But the beauty of this squad is they all are going to continue to step it up.
Oh,
they're going to create opportunities for each other. And one of these eventual times, they can get a flagpole and hopefully convert it into a capture.
They need to. I mean, without a doubt, it is going to be 1-0, and they only have 2 minutes and 54 seconds to work with here. And Walshy, very rarely do I see you amazed by things. And on that,
I do that as a testament. I think that's a testament to some sick plays, because I try not to fake any sort of enthusiasm when I'm playing some of these. Yeah, I get really excited when I watch Halo matches. Halo is my life, and I love it. But to make me scream like a little girl when I see a triple kill, it takes a shot like Snipedown just pulled off.
I'm not gonna front. I've been accused of the fake enthusiasm in the past, but I'm gonna be very real. That was ridiculous. And look what Roy's doing here, man. Just on the flank, right? Shot nobody. Just was a pain in the neck, and now the Denial members thought, oh man, we have this opportunity here. Great position on the left side of the map. Nope, because Roy is in their face, but a great grenade there is going to shut that down. Let's see
look at what Denial's
doing.
They keep picking off the most threatening player. When EG was running flag across the map, they killed Lunchbox and Lethal, who were the ones nearest to the flag. Most recently, they killed Snipedown, who was near the flag, and right now, they just shut down Snipedown, who was pulling the flag. Every single time, they're killing the closest person to the flag.
Yeah, well, they are going to get that touch there, so the timer is going to reset, and they're going to take it right down through the middle. Lethal is just going to stay alive just long enough, but right down the middle, you make yourself susceptible to shots. Snipedown, though, can he make this happen?
I like this play. He's going to flank through and buy time for his team. He says, guess what? They're just going to wait for the fast pull, and Snipedown does a nice little flank through window, but Denial was ready for it. They were not going to let that touch happen. And right, just like that, they shut down this little rally that EG had going.
1 minute and 23 seconds left in regulation play here, folks. We could see Denial force this game 5. We could be taking a trip to Warlord. Lunchbox with the back whack gets that reload, this beatdown metal. And he's going to look to continue to push forward here, working against APG here. Actually backing away wisely enough, but just as you think, there's always someone from Denial that's in the woodwork, and right behind them, and always catching them off guard. That's the thing that Denial has done very well in this matchup.
I want you to take a look at the clock, Golden Boy. There is less than 1 minute left till overtime. EG needs to make something happen this minute, but at this time, Hines has Rockets Ring 3, APG has Sniper Rounds BR, and they're playing defensive style and not going to let EG get anywhere near their flag.
Nope, not at all. That's exactly what you got to do. Sometimes, you can always say, oh, play your game. Nope, turtle. And in this case, they are turtling in their base.
Part of playing your game should be playing your lead. You have a 1-cap lead with 30 seconds left. You can still push out a little bit in the map, sort of like how Hines was holding Ring 3, but in the end, there's no need to overextend. You don't want some sort of random kills happening across the map and losing some sort of flag grab. And just like this, it's going to be so tough for the EG members to get near the flag. I believe Lethal's the only one nearby, and we're going to see if he can be super sneaky on being quiet for this.
Yeah, well, you're starting to sound like Macho Man. Can you be sneaky and quiet? But
yeah, cream of the crop, hold the flag.
Not going to happen, though, as he falls right away. Members of Evil Geniuses are not in a position as that flag returns in 2 seconds. We are going to a Game 5, folks, to kick things off for this winter bracket finals. Denial answers back.
Now I can